Now, goodbye and good luck, ladies. Or as they say in showbiz, break a leg.
So, you know that moment when you're having a random conversation with your siblings and you randomly think of an ancient memory from your childhood? Yeah, that was me the other day when I remembered the show Totally Spies, and I was like, I can't believe I forgot about this, because if my memory serves me well, that show was absolutely iconic, but somehow I just completely forgot about it over the years. So today, we're gonna dive back in and revisit the show that made me delusional enough to think that I could be a teenage spy. Totally Spies is an animated series that follows three teenage girls, Sam, Clover, and Alex, who lead double lives as ordinary teenage girls by day and secret agents by night at a headquarters known as WHOOP. It's an acronym for World Organization of Human Protection, but we're going to continue calling it WHOOP because it's just fun. So yeah, the girls are recruited by Jerry. He's the boss of this organization, and they're essentially like the teenage version of the Powerpuff Girls, except they don't really have the superpowers. Instead, they get their powers, if you will, from gadgets and different cool little spy instruments that they get from the headquarters. And along with these gadgets, the girlies have the power of friendship, the power of girlhood on their side, so you know they're constantly saving the world time and time again. So the first episode kicks off by introducing us to the three main girlies, Sam, Clover, and Alex. Sam is the more intelligent, logical leader type. Then we have Clover, who is the fashion-obsessed, boy-crazy one.
Clover, what is it?
And then we have Alex, who is more like athletic and caring and more down-to-earth. Little side tangent, one of my favorite things about the show is just how much it leans into the 2000's girliness of it all. Like, it's just everything that you think of a 2000's animated show. On top of that, the animation style is really fun. It's anime inspired, so there's a lot of fun little cuts and jumps in terms of when the characters are having like a moment. It's just really fun. It's a good time. So while the girls are busy chatting away about Clover's latest crush and non-fat lattes, the girls are called to their first mission. Actually, I shouldn't use the word called. They're literally snatched into their first mission. This actually happens pretty often. I'm pretty sure every single time they're called to a mission, Jerry finds the most creative ways to get them there, in terms of like they'll be sitting somewhere and then randomly they'll be snatched up, or they'll be just walking and the floor will just open up and turn into a trapdoor and they'll be taken to the headquarters. Honestly, at this point, I am convinced that Jerry has like the budget of 10,000 men, because he somehow has these outlets and all these different secret compartments to get the girls to WHOOP at any point, anywhere. I'm pretty sure even when they're at home, literally nowhere is safe. Wherever these girls are, Jerry will find them. So Jerry then sends the girls out on the first mission that we see as the audience. Because I'm pretty sure before this, the show kind of just jumps into them already being spies. We don't really see how they got here, you know, how this all started. This is just their lives already. So we're kind of in the middle of it all. And essentially the girls' mission is to go undercover as an opening band for this overnight pop sensation known as Ricky Mathis, who is currently on a world tour. But his fans have been acting absurd, and there's been other kind of mysterious things happening with fans kind of going insane over all of these popular musicians. And what's even crazier about this whole situation is the fact that Ricky Mathis guy is literally an overnight sensation, meaning the man has one song and the fans are already acting like he's Michael Jackson. And you know, Clover's having a field day with this one because she is boy crazy, boy obsessed, so this is right up her alley. Jerry then soups the girls up with all these cool little gadgets. This is also another one of my favorite parts of the show, is that every time they go on a mission, the gadgets are tailored to, or I guess you could say themed to, the type of mission that they're doing. So they get some cool drums, some cool guitars, you know, all the cool band stuff. The girls are then dropped off at Ricky's penthouse, and when I mean dropped, I mean they were dropped.
Break a leg.
They then meet Ricky's manager, which honestly, from the get-go, this guy's a little shady. You can already tell he doesn't really like them very much. They also discover this glowing CD, which obviously is very strange because CDs don't typically glow. The girls then go up on stage, they open for Ricky, they chat with him for a little bit, and they find out that he actually lip syncs over top of the CD that they found, and we actually learn that his manager is the one who requests that he does this.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
While Ricky's on stage doing his big ones and the crowd is going wild, the girls head to Phil's office. He's the manager, and of course we kind of see him acting really strange, really suspect. At this point, the audience already knows that this man is definitely the culprit to whatever's going on here, but you know, the girls are still figuring this stuff out. At the same time, Clover, she's been listening to Ricky's music the whole night, so she has her earbuds in. She's been listening to the CD, actually, that they found. And she's also, exhibiting some peculiar behavior similar to how the fans were going crazy over him.
Ricky!
So, who's ready to go to my recording studio in Venezuela?
Wow.
The girls, Ricky, his manager, and his whole team head to a remote island to record his newest song, and things continue to just get more and more suspicious and weird. At this point, Ricky is the most oblivious person in the world. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that your manager's up to no good, but bless his heart, at least he's pretty. Given the circumstances surrounding, all the weird things happening, the girls decide to do a little stakeout, see what's up. And this is where the cat is really let out of the bag, and we finally find out that essentially everybody on Ricky's team is up to no good, and they're the ones that have been using subliminal messaging through the use of the CDs to brainwash Ricky's fans into falling in love with him and his music.
You're Ricky and you're my master. I'll follow you as you spread disaster.
We also meet Ricky's record label manager, who kind of oversees everything. His name is Sebastian, and right off the bat you can tell this man is a villain. I mean, he has a little bang going on.
Not the banging, the banging.
The girls are then caught in the middle of their spying because Alex is literally screaming.
So that means if Ricky performs at the concert, the fans will do whatever the lyrics say!
Like, girl, shh. You are a spy. This should be the easiest part of the job. We then get a fun little goose chase between the girls and all the, the people trying to capture them. Unfortunately, it doesn't last very long because they get captured in a hamster ball and then thrown into the music studio. We then get the comical evil villain trope where they disclose all of their evil plans to the heroes while they're captured because they think that their evil plan will come to fruition. Obviously, we know this is a telltale sign that it will not, in fact, come to fruition, but let him have this one for right now.
Which means that tonight you'll mind when I jam all the radio, TV, and internet signals around the globe. Nor will it bother you when I take control of the world with my newly hypnotized slaves, because you will be two of them. Enjoy your last moments of free will.
Okay.
To the surprise of no one, the girls end up using some creative means to escape from where they're being held. Also, I keep saying the girls, but it's really just Sam and Alex because Clover's a little bit out of commission right now.
All the lyrics Ricky sings are special.
Of course, the girls end up busting into the concert where the evil people were planning to use Ricky to take over the world. You may be wondering, does Ricky know what's going on by this point? No, he's still very much so oblivious to everything. Honestly, this man, up until the very end, he's very much so not aware of anything that's going on.
Sebastian planned on using my music to take over some government?
Actually, he planned on using you to rule the world. Were you paying attention?
Anyways, of course, my girlies, they can never fail because they conquered the day by actually using the evil people's plans against them by using their own device to brainwash them into falling in love with Ricky's music, and they become the crazy fanatic fans that they created.
That's what she deserves.
The episode then ends with the girlies sitting outside of school, just chatting, recouping everything that happened. Obviously, Clover, she's back to normal, and she actually has some growth and realizes that maybe she doesn't need to fall in love with every single guy that she meets. Getting the effects of the brainwashing may have worn off, but, she's still Clover.
Excuse me, can you tell me where the music room is?
Honestly, revisiting this first episode of Totally Spies was a happy little walk down memory lane. I mean, it was a great time. I mean, what is there not to love? It's great animation, it's fun, it's just filled with so many bright colors, it's full of action, it's lighthearted, a little bit ridiculous, but in the best way. So honestly, if this video has dredged up an ancient memory for you, I would genuinely recommend, checking back out at least the first episode, seeing if it holds up for you after all these years, because for me, it was a grand old time. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This video also serves as the last video of 2024, so I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been on this ride with me throughout the last few months, and I look forward to whatever God has in store for this channel in the upcoming year. So I look forward to seeing you guys in 2025. Bye guys.